So let's get to the meat and potatoes of doing the actual morning routine. So to start, we need the spiky ball, we need the hard big ball, and we need the tiny itty bitty ball. So these are the three things we're going to use this morning. And we're going to start off with the big spiky ball here, and we're going to progress through to this one, then back to this one. You're wanting, like I said in the last video, you're wanting to just relax over these types of things. We're not in a hurry. There's no amount of time where you're just going to magically do 10 of them and you do it faster, it's not going to have any better results. You want to relax over these things, feel them, breathe through things, and actually feel your foot start to relax over all of these tools. So to get started, I'm going to lower the camera here down onto my feet. And with the spiky ball, you're just going to start rolling your feet. Now, try to spread your toes out, move them around different ways, but get the whole bottom of your foot. Just whichever way you start rolling, doesn't make a difference. Do that for about 30 seconds on each feet. And just hit all of those up. Then the second is you're going to get the big ball and do the same thing. This time you're going to focus on putting a little more pressure on and try to get into those tender areas. Those tender areas, again, are just tight tissue spots that need to be worked out. And you want to lightly go over them until they get less and less tender, because that's where your body is holding on to the pressure. That's where your body is holding on to the pain. And obviously do all of this stuff within comfort. We're not trying to self-torture ourselves here. So that's the two big balls. Now, I have to show you my spot. Kind of a fun picture. So you're going to take this small ball and we're going to start in the corner of our heel. So right here is nice and hard on my heel. I can feel the ligament coming off. This is where like most plantar fasciitis pain is. We don't want to hit this with the ball. We want to go directly off to the side, and you'll feel a soft little pocket that'll probably be kind of tender on you. The ball is going to sit right into that pocket there. We're going to take 2 big breaths while we're holding this, and we're just going to gently put our weight onto it while we're standing. Then we're going to move up to the in-betweens of the toes. So we've got toe bone here, toe bone here, toe bone. Each of these toes has a bone that comes down through. And you know where the balls of your toes are, right? These are the things that kind of stick down. A lot of people will get calluses over these areas. We want to go towards our ankle just slightly and in between. So I'm going to have the ball there for one, going to have the ball there for one, going to have the ball there for one, and last but not least, I'm going to have the ball there. All of these are riding along the heads of the bones right through there. In between the joints, we're trying to get our toes to spread up and open. So it's going to look like this. I'm just going to find that spot in there. Take 2 big breaths, one in through the nose, out through the mouth. There we go. And then I'm just going to find that next spot, let my toes kind of spread out. Move to the next one. Next one. And last but not least, in between these 2 little pinkies. There. And now notice I'm not trying to struggle and wiggle. I'm not trying to roll my feet with this ball. I'm just simply trying to let my feet relax over the top of the ball. Then after that is done, I'm going to do a quick 30-second roll again. And now this should feel significantly different, and I can press a little bit harder and my toes feel like they can actually spread out a little bit more. That's the standing part. Then you're going to go to sit down. And now we're going to put the ball in between our calf muscle. So we've got a big muscle here and a big muscle here. Try to show this a little better. There we are. So you can see, let me flex here. There. You can see muscle here. You can see muscle here. We're going to go right in between, and you're going to feel this. It's a little different on everyone. Here it turns really hard. You can see that that turns into my cord right here, my Achilles tendon. You want to go right up, and you'll feel a divot. And that divot is right where we're going to place this ball. So you just simply put your calf muscle down like that. You relax into it. Have your foot nice and relaxed here. Let me get to the screen a little bit more. And then I'm going to gently put my leg down onto it. I'm going to find that tender spot into that area. And then I'm not going to add any extra weight at this point. You can progress to add more weight, but again, we don't want to put too much pressure on because the body has the ability to protect itself. It will immediately latch on and your toes will come up into the air. That's when you know that you've pressed too hard. So quite simply, just let your leg rest on there. If you have to, just kind of hold it up with your muscle up here if it's too tender. Then we're just going to simply try to bring our toes up, spread our toes, and then point down, and I'm pointing my big toe, and I'm just kind of wiggling back and forth. So up, down, wiggle. Up, down, wiggle. There we go. Now you should feel the ball getting deeper and deeper into the calf muscle. We do this for about 30 seconds to a minute. And that is your morning routine. It should be fast. This should be easy. It should be relaxed. It should be deep breathing. Let the body accept what you're doing to it. All right. Look forward to showing you the night routine.